I got some pretty bad news for you guys for the anniversary update. So I know I've already made like 2 videos on this topic, but well, today I got some pretty new information about it. So without further ado, let's get started. As annoying as it may seem, I spam this every video, but our goal is to reach 100k subscribers, and I genuinely believe with all my heart that it is impossible to get to this much subscribers without your support. So the only way I can ever get to 100k subscribers is by your support. So please, if you want to support this channel, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's get started. Alright, so Anime Vanguards Update 9. So I already made like several videos on this, but now I want to go back to it a little bit, and I'll promise after this one, I'll probably make something else. But I feel like it's very important to talk about this because just recently, a while ago, Ficep commented on CC chat while we were talking about something else. Me and the other CCs, we were talking about something else. They talked about something that was a bad news, essentially. It's very bad news for us who wants this update to release, especially me. I want this update to release as soon as possible because I'm kind of running out of stuff to post. But he basically confirmed, or Ficep basically confirmed, that the wait for Anime Vanguards Update 9, which is the anniversary update, will be very long, right? He didn't just say it will take a while. He said the wait for Anime Vanguard or anniversary update will be long, very long. He specified very long. He specifically specified very long, man. Right? He specifically, or Ficep specifically specified very long, which is unfortunately just sad. Now, Ficep definitely won't be mentioning this if they knew that they could release Anime Vanguards anniversary update as soon as possible. In my previous video, I talked about how this anniversary update will release around the second week of October. Now, I think it might be releasing at the end of October, which I know it's sad that it's going to be releasing around the end of October because right now there's not that much stuff to post already, right? Anime Vanguards Update 8.5, as good as Anime Vanguards Update 8.5 was, there wasn't that much stuff to do in that update because it was genuinely a very small update and you could finish that within 1 or 2 weeks, right? Right now, I still got a couple of videos that I could do. I'm thinking of doing like a God Burb series where I farm until God Burb. Obviously, I could also showcase Gilgamesh. I could also talk about how you can get a lot of rerolls right now because honestly, I don't think you should be buying Tengen's. I honestly don't think you should be buying Tengen's, you know, what do you call this? Smoke Bomb. I feel like it kind of sucks. Or you should probably just be going for Gilgamesh if you have Gilgamesh. You also got Nornish, please, and Elemental Confluence because Gilgamesh won't be added in Nornish ever. So there's a lot of things that I could still do. There's still like a bunch of events. Like we still have Raiding Rifts. Raiding Rifts will last for 5 days. Like, didn't you notice, guys, how the events last for so much longer? Like, for example, the Raiding Rifts last for 5 days. If you remember previously, on the previous updates, the Raiding Rifts event didn't last for nearly as long. I think the Raiding Rift on the previous update lasts only for a little bit. So I think how this is gonna work is this update is gonna take a very long time and potentially might be the longest wait for an Anime Vanguards update. I believe the longest time we've ever waited for an update was 1 month or maybe 5 weeks. Now, 5 weeks was for Update 6. Update 6 had PvP, so it was very understandable that PvP took that long, or Update 6 took that long. The anniversary update will have a lot of remodels and a lot of units itself, so it's also understandable that anniversary update will take that long. So I'm thinking this update will take around 5 weeks, 6 weeks. Now, the updates for the update 8.5, it released around September 17, I believe, which is pretty nice. I think this update will release around the end of October. I genuinely think that if this is going to be the longest wait of Anime Vanguards, it will be releasing right around the end of October, which is very sad. But the good news to this is it's very likely that we're going to get a lot of events and also a lot of familiars. So right now I have Gilgamesh. We also have this character right here, Tengen. I believe that once these are done, we're probably also going to be getting a new familiar, right? It's very likely that we're gonna get 2 familiar Vanguards in this update, or sorry, 3. And the other one I'm thinking could potentially be Gogeta Super 4, which is the Vanguard, because he was very, very close in terms of the votes to Gilgamesh. So if ever this update does take a while, we might be getting a Gogeta Vanguard familiar as well, in order to keep us grinding something while waiting for the update itself. Then also, we are probably going to be getting events, other events, not just the familiar events. We're likely also going to be getting other events that, will be there to help us wait. I'm thinking, honestly, even though anniversary update will take a while, if they do an update that gives us, say, double rerolls in challenges, that would probably put Anime Vanguards at 100,000 players. I'm not lying to you. I mean, it's the anniversary, and if they ever do that, we would probably get 100,000 players, like instantly, just like that. If they did like a 2x reroll update, we would 100% get 100,000 players. So it's very likely that we're gonna get tons of events like that. Maybe not 2x rerolls, but potentially 2x gems. Maybe we could get a event that will give us gems, or just other random events that we could farm that will give us rerolls. That's essentially what's going to be happening while we're waiting for the anniversary update. And this has already been confirmed. So I don't want to make this video too long because it's already 6 minutes and I feel like I'm talking about the same things now. But yeah, essentially what's going to be happening here is this update will take very, very long. And there's a very high chance that it's going to be the longest wait for an update. I mean, we do have the JJK remodels, and the way that FISEF talked about it, I feel like they are having problems with the models themselves. The models are the hardest thing, I think, for them to get out. So they have to remodel they have to remodel a bunch of JJK units, but then apart from remodeling a bunch of JJK units, they also have to model the actual anniversary units. So that's 14 anniversary units plus how many remodels they need to do. It's not just JJK, it's also Freyren and Invincible. They also got taken down, so that's a lot. So however many remodels they have to do with the models that got taken down, because obviously they're not just gonna ignore those remodels to work on the anniversary update, because the remodels, I mean, they're just gray, right? Like, look at Sukuna right here. They don't want to have like 8 or 10 units that has the DMCA logo and just spam them, right? That doesn't really look good. So they're definitely gonna have to do something about that. So the remodels for that, and then the anniversary models, that's gonna really take a long time. So I've actually heard some people say that the remodels for those DMCA characters could be an update of itself. And I think they might actually do that. I think they might actually release the remodels while we're waiting for the anniversary update. And this will kind of lessen the blow for the anniversary update, because honestly, the anniversary update might even release on November instead of October. But yeah, they are working on it as fast as possible. But don't worry, because we are going to be getting a lot of events. This is confirmed. We're going to be getting a lot of events for us to farm while we're waiting. So that in it of itself is very interesting. I mean, if you get a Gogeta familiar, that's very nice. If we get, more gems, that's really nice as well. And soon we're gonna get something shiny, which is one of the best events, which I'm actually very, very excited for this one. So that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.